Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm going to be taking this topic seriously for the same reason I decided to come back and make this video. The situation has devolved from two simple mistakes from an honest guy to a legitimate cry for help, and I don't feel it's within good faith for me to keep silent about this. I want to appeal to whatever Bradley is going through, and I hope that he takes this and other messages that are on the internet as a sign to get mental health treatment or anything else in his life that could hopefully improve his situation, because what I'm seeing here is just completely disappointing, and there's only two ways he can go. Either continuing down the spiral or actually seeking genuine improvement. It's fine if you want to defend him and be on his side, but please do not use any of that as a smokescreen from advocating for Brad Taste in Music to improve himself, because I am genuinely disappointed in the community's reaction to all of this information as it has devolved. And I am doubly disappointed in Brad Taste's reaction to his community. This has genuinely been a huge mishandling, and I hope he corrects course. With that being said, I'm going to cover information I covered in the first video, but I might not cover everything. If you want to watch the last video, go ahead, but it was more inserious and informal, and mostly about Malay. This video won't go into kind of background information of who Brad Taste in Music is. This video will assume you already know who he is. Fair warning, I won't be bringing up any new information that was previously undiscovered, so if you've seen other videos on Brad Taste in Music recently, you've probably seen this one. I just wanted to make this for my channel. Thank you.
Man, this intro is so long, dude. You still need to cut this shit down,
Where I first noticed the situation going down was when Brad decided to meet up with H3H3. If you know anything about their background, you will know that Ela is a former IDF soldier. Former being the important part of that statement. I do believe people conflate her military service with somehow her lack of sympathy for the Palestinian people. I myself do not personally believe they have any ill will. You can take what you want out of that, I don't really care. Regardless, Brad Taste has expressed that he is a huge fan of H3H3's work. So it was a dream come true for him when he got the opportunity to take this selfie with the creator, and this caused one of the first backlashes with his own community. This is somewhat because of the geopolitics at the time, that being the Israel-Palestine conflict if you're watching this in the future, by the way, and the fact that H3H3 and Hassan Piker had a falling out over the Israel-Palestine conflict. Many of Brad's fans were under the impression that Brad Taste was advocating for H3H3's positions with this picture. So seemingly to appeal to that fan base, he decided to apologize. And it didn't go over too well. It even ended up with H3H3 responding, making some posts about he feels he's been attacked by the community because he is a Jewish person and has had Jewish roots in Israel. And personally, I do agree that some of the attacks are a bit too extreme towards H3H3. I'm not fully on his side, but I just wanted to put that out there. And without going into details of the Twitter rants, because everyone else has already talked about that, it didn't go over well with his community, he apologized profusely, and it somewhat just kind of blew over. Other than the time he went back on H3H3 for an actual show, but I won't talk about that because I don't know the details of that situation. Until the next controversy came in. Rose is a creator who I've known for a long time, and they are making huge improvements as a content creator and person as of recently. And it's worth watching their work. Consent is stupid. Grape is natural. I still don't know Bradley's motivation for doing this, and Rose is an unreliable narrator as far as I've talked to her after the video came out, but Brad Taste in Music decided to promote Rose Malay's YouTube channel because Rose Malay and Brad Taste in Music were good friends at the time. This resulted in Rose Malay's past being drug out for everyone to see, including myself. I won't go into deep detail about this because this is hardly even his mistake. Rose Malay was the one who was advocating for and she desperately wants to be redeemed in the light of the internet, even by people like me who have no influence in the internet sphere. I would go into more detail, but she'd get more annoying about it. That's the reason I've blocked her. Rose, I know you're watching this video. Please leave me alone. Thank you. That about leaves where the story was before and during my video was made. So let's talk about the rest. After the Rose Malay drama, Brad Taste took a long hiatus. By the time he returned though, he still couldn't get himself out of hot water. Somehow. Things were going okay until eventually, at some point, there was some kind of miscommunication between him and his editor, Peruko, involving a sum of PayPal money. Peruko decided to go public about this information, and Brad handled this tweet in the best way possible. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Hi guys, this is Bradley here. I needed to make this message. I am going through a lot emotionally right now, but I need you to understand that I am being accused of a lot right now. And I'm going through a lot, and this is very serious, and this person who is supposed to be my friend has publicly accused me of theft on a platform, and I believe they are trying to hurt me, and I am not okay. And I've been spending literally any moment I could all day trying to figure out this financial thing with them. Literally, like, from the moment that I knew it was serious, I was getting calls, my fiance was getting calls, and we were answering them and, like, picking up, and, like, I was like, okay, something is serious, like, something is wrong. Okay, this charge, deal with this. Okay, 151, got it. Oh, I gotta deal with other stuff, I'm busy. Peruko, I need you to be patient with me, please. I'm busy all day. I come back, and it's like, I literally am, like, struggling, and Peruko's like, fuck you, like, look at the PayPal statements, you fucking lie. I'm confused, and then I see this shit on Twitter, and I look at the picture, oh, it says refunded under the bottom one, so I didn't even get to that one yet. And instead, now, 500,000 people have seen something that is a complete fucking lie.
I do personally believe that this situation kickstarted a somewhat bit of paranoia within Brad Taste in Music involving people he's personally closely known. And I also do believe he somewhat cultivated this himself with the audience he attracted. However, I do still sympathize with his feelings, even if he didn't handle the situation appropriately. But as far as I know, the situation got resolved after this. It also resulted in the mutually assured destruction of both of their Twitter accounts. So I mean, sorry, I had to laugh at that one. And the next controversy on the table is something I have been told was also resolved, but he still did this. So I'm going to talk about it. Thanks.
I, of course, am talking to you about the most recent video, which I just removed off my channel. Which was reacting to the new Mori Calliope album. I was very proud of this video. I thought it was fantastic. But I removed the video. Great video, but let me just put it like this. I need to stop making friends online. So what's going to happen now is there's going to be a lot less chat interaction. But I love music. I just really hate that I am, like, super mentally ill. And anyone has access to the ability to talk to me. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask help from you guys. Financial help. Like, actual financial help right now. You can add super request things to the bottom. I can also link my PayPal. But right now, I need enough money to support my family. And basically, I need enough money to last about a month, right? So in total, maybe about 10 grand. With my family and moving and closing off leases. Yeah. Like, that's like the minimum, right? What I'm doing right now is I'm figuring out a system with, and again, I don't want to name any people who I'm working with in case, like, because again, like, my name, people are just saying horrible shit.
So Brad laments in this video about having to talk to people online, including notable figures and his own fans, and then in the same video proceeds to beg for money for living expenses. Whatever floats your boat, man, that's not a good look. But again, I have been told he did acquire the funds. I don't know if it was through fan funding or if someone chipped in. I'm not going to comment any further because there are some people who would not give me enough credit if I lean too heavily into this controversy. But there is one more situation I want to talk about. And also, please keep in mind, I recorded this video on September 1st, 2024, so more information may come out. I am not going to make another update video to this video. I would just recommend you check out other videos with a later upload date if you want more information if it comes out. As I am making this video, this situation is still breaking and nobody has really archived this information because it was on a live stream. So I am going to read a Reddit thread from the r/BradTaste Reddit. Anyone catch the end of Brad's stream just now? Brad just ended up having to cut his stream short, claiming he is not safe in his own home, before breaking down in tears. He said directly that Tina has turned all his friends against him and went on a brief tangent about how things are not going great between them. There's been viewer speculation already regarding their relationship having a few red flags. I'm not sure what that means. But this sounds genuinely alarming. We obviously have no way of really understanding the situation until we hear more details. But this was a pretty shocking way to end the stream. And then a commenter called Flying Dogs reiterates that basically he went away for a few minutes, came back, said that he is not safe in his own house, said he called the cops, started crying, then said something about Tina controlling him for 5 years and that he wants to go home and cut the stream. And here's some extra comments I saw on the Reddit thread. I'm just going to leave them here. I'm not going to comment on them. I just wanted to put them up here for information's sake.
Uh-oh. Stinky!
Barring any major developments we hear about the situation from someone other than Brad Taste himself that are reliable, I'm looking at you, Rose Malay, I don't want to make any too strong of judgments or predictions on this situation, because it appears that there is more behind the surface that we haven't been privy to. So all I will say right now is about the same that I said in my original video. Bradley, please, I recommend you get some mental health treatment. That is basically what everyone has been saying, but I believe that this is a pivotal moment for yourself and for your credibility as a person. I don't want to be that person that talks in your head and tells you what to do, but if you personally are watching this video, please quit listening to other people. Quit thinking that everyone is against you. And from the bottom of my heart, please take some time and recover from this and learn to handle situations better. It is clear that handling major controversies like this, especially all of these in a row, has had a toll on your mental health and your responses to other people on the internet. As a person myself who deals with the online sphere and hate and things like that, I somewhat have more of a thick skin to situations such as these, but I can sympathize with Bradley having these troubles, and I really do hope he finds improvement in his life. I am not going to say more than that unless new information comes out that basically requires me to make another video. But at this point in time, I do not want to make another video. Thank you for your time, and if you yourself who is watching this video have anything to contribute to the situation or in general for my channel, please contact me on my appropriate platforms and I will get to you as soon as I possibly can. With that, I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.
Tell me that it's past the time, tell me that I'm out of rhymes, but I ask you going fine, that I do this all for fun. Puff the smoke inside my lungs, sing the songs I've never sung.